it's not confirmed yet. There's a possibility we will be busy on the 5th.
Okay.
So you had made mention that maybe we could work,
We could
the
swap.
5th, and then y'all the 6th, if we could swap that.
Yeah.
And put us back on the
Yeah, I mean,
Sunday.
we can work that out. That's not a big issue at all.
Usually with Playdate, we provide the meal anyway, so I'm not sure if we would even need.
We can split ranks like we normally do.
You know, if we do it, I was talking about if we did it a 2-day.
Oh, okay.
That way the 2-day is, we're not trying to maintain everything for 2 days, including the events. We could share it, because then this would be an extra event that they can hold, and everything extra they get to keep for their Christmas
We'll work out the details.
things. You know what I mean? That's where I was coming from with that.
Good thing we're doing something.
I mean, I thought it'd be kind of fun to change it up a little bit and kind of have fun with it. Cause like on the triathlon, you could do, you know, it's so many, the way it goes is, you do so many on the cross country, so many laps on the MX, and then so many on the flat track, or the, you know, short track, or however we wanna do it.
We need to work on getting some, donations from, I don't know, what, Kurt used to do, was able to do, was get some gift cards from like Crack and Barrel,
Yeah,
different things like that.
yeah, I mean, I
And
don't,
if we can entice the general public to come out and do some things too, you know, maybe we have a Tough Mudder type thing, with the community kind of tough, that kind of way.
I think the triathlon thing would draw a crowd.
yeah, and that's what I was kind of leaning towards, because, you know, like,
Across the pond. No.
Right.
and even like, and I even wanted to think too, because like Joseph's had a really good turnout with a 2-stroke. Like incorporate 2-stroke somewhere in there too, like an only 2-stroke kind of deal as well. I mean, just because, I mean, I was trying to pick things that we've done well with, does that make sense? And incorporate those into, and draw that crowd out.
I mean, generally, we run this thing so we can, it's for the kids, it's for
And
any family or whatever.
I know this.
No, I know, I'm just saying, it's.
So, I mean, it's just some ideas I threw out there. Anybody's opinion is greatly appreciated.
You know, it's been a while, just throwing this out. Back when we got broken into, we did that big Christmas thing where news crews followed me and Ross around all over town. They fought with each other, trying to be exclusive. So we was 16 or 17 families. We took care of them, still had stuff left over. But I'm sure that the news crews will remember that, or they can go back and research it, if we can get maybe the news crews to do a PSA on Christmas.
I know, last year the mayor did one for us.
Maybe with the news crew to come out.
I have a buddy of mine that goes on to, Sugar FM all the time. And, I'm gonna go see him. I actually had plans to go see him today, but I'm gonna go try to see him tomorrow and see who his contact is that he goes live with at Sugar Dog.
Now, what about, just throwing this out there? I mean, I know we do like a toy run, you know, some of us have street bikes, Harleys, and everything else. I mean, I know it only needs just a handful of us, but we could run, Paparolas back or something. Run the race on, get gas, turn around, come right back, I mean, do something.
See if we can police escort us on the dirt bikes. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Riesel's putting on a Christmas parade this year, but we could look into that. Or Waco, or Baylor. I know most people have shied away from all the community gatherings. Whatever.
Well, I mean, I used to do the Tri-County Toy Run, and it was usually pretty big, and, really enjoyed it, but I don't think they're doing it this year, or I hadn't heard anything.
I haven't seen anything
Do you know of anything going on north?
Now we got Boston County, on the 22nd of November, and then Mission Waco on the 29th of November.
What's the deal for Mission Waco? What's the deal for Mission Waco?
Mission Waco is
I donated to them. Half of our toys went to them last year.
20 churches. Right now they got 17 online. And on that one day, bikers meet at Flying J, and we escort the trailers that go to each of these churches and have a specific route that you have to go. And there's generally 2 routes in order to cover all the churches, because we only got a limited time span to hit all of these churches. And we gather up all the toys from all of these churches, and we take them to a distribution center for Mission Waco and unload them there. And then on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of December, Mission Waco allows parents to come in and buy the toys at like an 80% discount, so that the parents feel like they've actually bought their kids Christmas instead of it just being given to them. So it's a big deal.
Yeah, we, half of our toys went to Mission Waco last year. I chose Mission Waco as one of my, charities to give to last year. Half went to them and half went to the city of Mark. I had a really great visit with, I guess she's the director of Mission Waco.
Yeah.
At the house on, is it Washington?
Could be.
Somewhere right over there, Columbus or something like that.
John Calloway is the new director.
She was really, really great. She, explained, just like you did, except you did a little bit more. I really like that charity, in my opinion. And I know she said that she could also give me a list of like a few families that we could possibly choose to care for throughout, kind of like y'all did, chose specific families or whatever. She said she could do that. Huh?
I like the more personal stuff better. Like the one family that we took care of a couple years ago, the lady that was, where did she work?
Kid with the go-kart?
No, not that one. It was where did she work at? She was a.
Gailey, the lady from Panera Bread,
Yes.
that you never seen a woman, a grown woman bawl her eyes out.
Yeah.
We hit her twice, 2 years.
Yeah, so something like that. I mean, even the little bit of us that are here, we know a lot of people. We know a lot of people that are going through hard times. We know a lot of people that are going, something tragic may happen.
To the children from Donna's school that we went and delivered to, is what he's referring to.
we did that.
That was year before last.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should stick to picking out a family or 2 that can use it and donate the leftovers to whatever we choose. I like the personal note on it, Yeah, sure.
On Mission Waco, anybody who's got a street ride, you're more than welcome to come and join us that morning and make that ride with us. Kids love to see the bikes.
What dates are
I got
they
a
again?
cake, and once you have a big enclosed trailer, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
And then I'll ride.
What dates was Mission Waco?
Okay, you got Boston County Toy Run is on the 22nd. That's in, McGregor. They meet at the HEB in McGregor around 10 o'clock, and then they ride to Meridian. And they have, they go to the community center in Meridian, and they have all the beer chili you can eat for free.
Let's exchange information.
Tom's not into that.
Yeah, Tom's not included. Okay. And then on the 29th is Mission Waco. We generally meet, about 7:00, 7:30, leave out by no later than 8:00. And, like I said, right now, they've got 17 churches lined up, and he was hoping to get 2 or 3 more. So we're looking at probably close to 20. And they'll divide that out into 2 runs. And, I'll get the run information probably,
2 days before.
oh, well, I'm shooting for 2 weeks before. Because we have
You're
one
gonna get
group that
smacked
wants
in a minute.
to run, free ride for us. And, so that when we get out there, we've been blessed in years past to have, Sheriff's Department run blocker for us. But this last year, they just gave us 2 cars, one for each route. And the deputies that were driving the cars didn't know the route we were taking, so, you know, it was a, sort of a issue. And so this year, we've got a group that's gonna pre-ride both routes, and then they're gonna help run blocker for us, so that we can go through, we don't stop, once we start going. After we leave one church, we just keep right on going through the intersections and all that. And, we've got the sheriff to sort of follow us, so that, you know, we've got some kind of, looks like simulation of, authority there. We can get on through the intersections without getting run over. But we'd love to have y'all come and be a part of that. And, like I said, the 5th, if Salvation Army has bell ringing, we've done a bell ringing every year at Walmart on the first Saturday of December. And, every year since we've been doing this, that one day at our site brought in more money than any place else. But of course, we have 2 things going for us. Number one, we're big, mean, and ugly, and so people wanna keep us happy and they give donations. And, number 2, we've got some really talented young kids that, do karaoke out there too, so we get the people singing and jumping around.
Yeah, but the biggest one was making people pay to leave Walmart.
There you
Give us a donation, you can get to your car.
Charge them for being there.
Exactly, that worked out really well.
It worked out good. So far, Salvation Army hadn't had any problem with it, you know, so, you know, they're getting some good money there. And, the 6th, like I said, that's sort of up in the air. Well, we normally have a church service at the bar on the first Sunday of each month. That particular Sunday, the Los Parados, where we do the church service, that's their toy run that weekend, or that particular day. So, you know, we've got an opportunity, if y'all got something going on the 6th, we might be able to help you out on the 6th.
So does anybody have any ideas that they would like to incorporate, do? Because I really need to start getting this stuff set, because we're 4 weeks away, pretty much. And, I have to get with my vendors, basically, or my sponsors, bargers, mine, etc. And go from there, because I have to let them know dates and whatnot.
You know, just to throw this out, not brought some of this stuff up. My ex-wife used to do, she was HR for Lowe's. But they still do it, but sometimes people like Lowe's, Home Depot, big places like that do donate for them.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with hitting the pavement and trying to find more donations for.
They just gotta know it's, something within supporting the community. Say stuff off anyway. But I know Lowe's donated some stuff to us. But I don't know how often they do
Dates?
No, thank you, you're married.
I'm thinking first weekend probably the best. Get it over. I think the date you pick's probably the best.
Doing it 2 day or 1 day, do you think? 2 day?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. If you're gonna do a triathlon thing, maybe just try to squeeze that into one day.
I would say let's keep it to 1 day.
Keep it to 1 day?
Yeah. I mean, that way we, I mean, it's a lot easier for people to commit resources on 1 day
Yeah.
than it is for an entire weekend, especially that close to,
I think you're right.
that close to Christmas.
True.
I agree.
Okay, so we'll do it 1 day. And everybody like the idea of the triathlon?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to see us do something in the summer. Just hold it for the winter.
I agree with you. I think we should do stuff all year long, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
If I could find a test dummy to do some runs for me, Ross, would you like to? Yeah, thanks for volunteering, appreciate it.
That's more like Michael Meyer.
No.
What his wife said.
Just, I need
Got it right where I
somebody,
want her.
like, to come out and do, like, do the triathlon by themselves, to kind of give a,
Yeah, we can do that.
incorporate a lap time so we can kind of
Yeah,
guesstimate how long of the day is gonna take us.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
I've only had one type of bike now, so.
I'm done with you.
Good thing your best friend has, like,
Yeah, there you
a
go.
bajillion.
So you gotta do the triathlon, not me.
I got it.
So everybody's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get 2 or 3 of us out there, that'll,
Got him on the whole shots.
that'll
Yeah, no,
help.
yeah, we need to put a flyer or something together, start promoting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Alright. Any more new business?
Yes. Well, new slash old business.
Oh, like my band.
Not like your band. So 6, 8, 12 months ago or whatever, we voted to utilize the nice dirt that was in the middle of the flat track that's not getting used out of the track. We need to put together a plan on where to put that dirt strategically, whether it be strategically or just haphazard. We already know we need it because we need dirt on the track.
We already did that. Ross
Yeah,
said
it's
it's
already been
we had a
done.
meeting out at the track, where we're gonna put everything and what we're gonna rebuild. That was back, been a minute.
It's been a while.
And the bigger question is how we remove it, right?
Well, we got the how. The how's taken care of. Troy
I
Justice.
know where some of it, I know where a whole bunch of it needs to go.
Okay,
Where you come out of where the sand used to be,
yep.
going toward that back.
Rock
the
section?
gravel, The rock
Yeah,
section.
I agree
Needs
with
to
that.
Come up about 2 feet, a foot or
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
But we gotta have put drainage under it, or it won't stay.
Okay.
So it may need a little bit more than that, just to kind of dam it.
I mean, I don't think that we necessarily need to move it in 14 different piles. You know what I'm saying? We know we need some in the front, we know we need some in the back. You know, right back there where you're talking about.
Down there, and, there's a couple coming out of the back, the mud hole.
Yep. So we can just agree
And
to.
then over that pipe that I put in, where you going toward the back.
build that up.
Originally, I wanted to raise that whole section up, on the left side especially. I mean, I wanted to bank it all the way around there. So you're need, we're
That's
gonna
gonna
raise
be-
that up about maybe.
So that's gonna be half the dirt right there, probably. Probably half of that dirt down.
Yeah, I was focused on the whole black dirt area, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. But the whole, any place that the track is lower than the ground around it.
So if there was, say, 2 spots that you wanted half that dirt at, where would it be?
2 spots, one would be the rock section, and the other would be,
The mud hole up front.
yeah, the mud hole up front, and then, but I don't think it's gonna take that much there.
No.
But I would say the other part would be where I put the pipe, where you come off that back in there, cause I haven't gotten to race since I put that section in, but I've ridden it.
It's getting narrow.
Yeah, and it needs to be banked up and stuff. I said, I'm just afraid somebody's gonna hit, and where I got that little jump over that pipe, somebody's gonna lose it and go off.
Yeah.
You know, and I tried to put it to, where you did kinda get out of control. There's not a lot that you can hit out there, but there is those trees on the left. We need to keep as much of the trees as we can, because that'll keep the dirt from washing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's, some of that. I mean, I think we got enough to, out there to agree with most of what we need. Maybe wide rock top.
So we need a big general pile out there, somewhere around the camelbacks. In that general vicinity.
A little bit there, yeah, a pile there, and I say a pile, maybe 50 yards of dirt. Probably. That'd be like five or six dump loads.
I mean, I don't know how much dirt's down there in the middle, I would think it's more than 20.
You're talking about where the arena cross-track was?
Yes.
Shoot, there's a bunch of
There's
dirt
a lot of
there.
dirt. There wasn't nothing there.
Yeah.
There's probably a 4 or 5 foot pad there.
Yeah, they've got
I
a
would
big
say-
pad up.
Gotcha.
I bet there's
And
400 yards of dirt.
it used to be a short track in the middle, and the whole inside oval was lower than the outside banks of the track.
Right. I was like, built all that back up. Yeah, I got you.
And how are we moving the dirt again?
What's his name?
Troy.
Troy.
He's doing that on credit, right?
Justice.
Or not credit,
Dump truck?
he owes us.
Yeah.
I got a wheelbarrow and shovel you can use.
Oh, boy.
Come on. I said y'all can use, I didn't say me.
People don't know how to use a wheelbarrow and a shovel anymore.
What's next?
Well, I got Albert Newman contacted me, and I gotta get back with him, but he's with the ARMA, and he's interested. They're interested in doing something, so he's interested in ARMA flat track and then ARMA motocross. They're looking for a couple of spots next year.
And cross-country too, didn't he?
Huh?
No, cross-country stuff too?
Yeah, well, they do, if you get the ARMA motocross on Friday, it's a 3-day show. Friday's cross-country, Saturday's vintage, and Sunday's post-vintage. Modern. So, I'm gonna get with him and see what all he's, what they entail and what they want.
What the demands are.
That's good. I mean, you just gotta have the tracks, the vintage the track has gotta be long enough. And so we're looking at just running it in the woods where it's at, come out, jump up in the middle of the half mile and just put a grass track out there. You just put some of the places in Arkansas, they line it with snow fence and stuff, and it's like old school European motocross. And you just tie it in there and then tie it back into the back. We put any jumps out in the infill of a half mile for it, they'll just be like 2-foot little ramp launch jumps for the older. And then, but they like natural, just dirt and grass. Let it happen on the grass. And then up there at the top, it's kinda sandy, you can run around there and then bring it down and tie it back in and take it back to the bag. It'd be pretty simple, not having to build anything.
Well, it's also something with ARMA, we probably have to build a start somewhere up in there because we don't have a start gate big enough for what they do.
No, like rubber man start, so you can put it out in a half mile and just put a couple poles and a rubber band start, and that's what they like.
Easy.
And then, whatever, if they want any changes in the back, we can make it, and then after it's over with, put it back. I mean, not hard.
Heard that,
Cause it, huh?
heard that before.
It'd be minor.
Your last name?
I bet if we get Armor, we get TVRC back.
If you get Arma back, you'll get TVRC back.
Biggest thing we're looking at is, I mean, if you look at where it's gone from history, since TVRC's gone, this club's make less and less money every year. Since then, we've got to do something that'll bring money back, otherwise we're gonna die. It's plain and simple. Memberships at $150 a year to come out there and do whatever you want to, you know, trash the place up and then leave.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hold us.
Well, I
Not
talked,
with all the maintenance coming back, because we're getting very dilapidated. We can see that with the water lines, we can see that with the equipment.
I talked to Tony about it, and Tony did say that he would be interested in coming back. TVRC is stretching it out. They're going to the modern tracks, and they're getting hurt. A lot of them are getting hurt. We're talking about broke hips. Tony Mosley broke his back, and these guys are getting hurt, and they're kind of saying, hey, maybe we need to pipe this down a little bit, because they're going to the big tracks. I mean,
Yeah, you don't have no.
it ain't working out for them.
Right, TJ.
So if we can get the TVRC back, those guys, you know, but hey, we cleared about $2,500 a race with all of those guys. Every race cleared. That was pretty good. You know, and now they're doing the same with Arma. If you get an Arma national or one of the Arma regional qualifiers, those guys, you're talking about making $10,000 on a race, minimum.
Yeah, those used to draw, they used to have those races out there a long time ago, right? The Armor races?
No, we never really,
That was
we never had
TVR,
Arma.
that was,
What was the one that was like TVRC?
PCCRA.
Yeah.
Like when Franz would come out there and race and stuff, so they finished up.
Yeah, that
That
was,
was a big crap.
that was,
I thought that was Armor for like one or 2 years.
no, that was Gil, what was that?
That was Torrance.
Gil Ramos?
Yeah,
That was
Torrance.
Torrance.
Yeah, Torrance.
Torrance.
So what do we have to do?
We made a lot of money off those guys, cause they paid to practice the week before and the day before.
Do they?
Yeah.
We're kinda small for them now, property wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cause they want, what, 100
So then we had to change the track a little bit.
But we would have to, if we got an Armor race, we'd have to fix the facility up, have to. All the stuff, the dilapidated stuff had to come down, it'd have to be cleaned, we'd have to paint the bathrooms and paint everything and fix the bathrooms up front. Or, you know, it'd have to be nice, it's gotta be presentable. The whole place would have to be, for the race, would have to be shredded, everything level, nice, pretty cleaned, or you're not gonna get it. Cause they do go for aesthetics. So we had to make sure we could do that.
What's the time frame?
I don't know, I'm gonna talk to him again tomorrow.
So I mean, I think we have time, we're making the right moves to get there. One thing that.
It's gonna take us time to get to that point.
Yeah, so the first step is getting dirt moved in the locations that we want, so it's, because that dirt's easily changeable, rather than that hard old concrete that we got out there in the front.
Hey, you know what, something, this may be, y'all may think I'm crazy on that. It may not be doable. I know we have enough dirt to do it. I would like to see when we come in property, go ahead and route the road to the left, go with the bathrooms, where we want to put bathrooms,
Yep.
and fill in that section where the road is. If you could do that, we might could keep some of that water from washing.
Down to the track and
Down
all
to
that.
the track.
So me and Ross had a conversation, since we're gonna have free reign of the blade, is actually everything that's in the infield, flatten that out completely. So who knows how much dirt you're actually gonna end up when you get that done,
Yeah, we need to redo the kitty track. So I know Mike did a lot to it,
yeah.
Just watch the way.
yeah. Them kids, man, they eat that up.
And use quite a bit, actually.
Well, that kid track needs to be at least 12 foot wide.
Yeah.
And wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids love that thing.
It was 2 bucket wides at first, but it's just growing on.
Yeah, that's one lane.
Remember that one I made that, like a arena cross track? That was fun.
Yeah,
It
that was
tight,
fun.
man.
Yeah, I remember.
It was longer too, longer and wider.
You know, I had a Tony Moore drew that, and I taped it up on the side of the skid steer and did it looking at it.
Yeah,
Did it by just looking at the picture.
yeah, it was a pretty simple shape. Yeah, I like that catapult.
So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I remember when Adam broke his arm on it.
Right.
Are we ready to do nominations?
I've got a motion real quick I'd like to make. I've noticed in the past few months, since we've had more people coming in and no events lasting longer, I think we need to make a motion for the electrical hookups, that they should be for, left open for the officers and board members to hook up for on event weekends. And, if member hookups would be allowed on non-event weekends, if available, and unoccupied by officers and e-boards for a daily fee, $15. So that way, we can make sure that, you know, those of us that stay out there during the weekends when we're working, make sure that we have a hookup, and then we can also offer that for a small fee for members on non-event weekends too, just not for long-term stuff. Like if they wanted, you know, we've got out-of-towners, I know flat trackers that they'd like to come out and run our flat track, but they're, you know, 3 or 4 hours away. So if we could say, hey, $15 daily fee, come hook up, then that could be helpful.
Man, I know at Whitney, it was a lot more than that, and that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$40 a free stroke.
Oh, I was just, I mean.
I don't think they all work.
We were trying to think, I mean, fee-wise, that can always be negotiated.
Usually it's
You know,
dry camping at Freestone.
And do we
Only
go-
certain people in the barn area have the electrical hookups.
This
Do
was
what?
all on the fence too, on the light bulbs.
Mm-mm. That's not all hooked up anymore.
Which one?
In where he was talking about.
Good Freestone. Anyway, it's not important. I don't think all those hookups out there work, do they? There's only like 3 of them, they're hot.
The one that they're plugged into, well, actually, right now, only 2 are hot because, it's the one that